Scav moving. Over there. Moving. Over there. Over there. Moving. Over there. Moving. Smooth over there. Moving. We are moving over there. I can't build there.
Hello? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's why I was wondering. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I am. All right, let me do the beginning bit again. Because that means I did the recording without the audio. Still. All right, here. So I'm gonna reenact the beginning part. Ready? Here it is. Okay. Here it goes. I'm gonna mute the audio. Ready? It is 6:30 here, my time, and jam is still going. Godot Wild Jam, which I committed to, is ending in 5 hours and 30 minutes. So I need to finish it. That's why I'm here this early. I'm not usually up this early. It's way early for me. I was supposed to do all night long stream, but after my friends get together, a little holiday party yesterday, I got sick. I felt really sick, so I had to sleep. And I even said I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna finish the game afterwards, after the deadline. But because I rested early, I woke up early, which means I have time. Maybe let's see if I can finish an RTS in 5 hours. And she says the Stinger SFX is a bit loud. I didn't even know it had a sound. Good to know. I'll mute that next time. It doesn't tell me that there's gonna be a... Oh, you mean the transition has a sound? Or are we talking about this audio? Is this too loud? Thanks, Anshi. Kovino says, easy, you got this. Yay, maybe. Anshi says, Stinger is too loud. Is Stinger the transition or the beginning? Or are you talking about the background music? I don't know. I didn't even know it had a sound effect. I'll find out once I watch the recording. So not a big deal. Yep, here I am. So I got a few things going. There's some silly stuff going on. I had fun making some voice recording here. Like this right here.
Scavenger here, scavenger here. We all die someday. Somebody call for X. Scavenger, move over there, moving. Over there, we move over there. Not enough resources. Not enough resources.
One of these things. Anyway, so I have fun making those sound effects. The transition between the start screen and the one with your cam. Oh, I didn't know that had a sound effect. I'm gonna have to mute that. Let's see. Volume will be... I don't even know what volume or what sound it plays to know the volume. I suppose I should open the video file and see what that looks like. 16 web amp. Interesting. Okay, well, let me go check it out. Huh. Here. I'm gonna do about half of it. You tell me, Anshi, real quick. Here you go. Is that still out? What does he even play? Better? Okay. Thanks. What sound does it play? Because it doesn't play it in my ear. Anyways. So here we are, making our game. Probably just like snow remove complete or something like that. And that's probably what I need to wait on. I don't know if this is the best way to handle these things. I mean, things are starting to make sense. I remember when I was playing League of Legends for a long time, they were always talking about how like everything is coded as a minion. I'm understanding why that's the case, because I started with this like unit character I created, and everything inherits from it. And the easiest way for me to make things move towards something, now that I've made it so that I can target things to move towards the structure or whatever, is to make an empty unit, like an empty sprited unit, temporarily, to have that be the target. So, in some sense, everything is a scavenger on my game, which is to say everything is a minion. She says it's hard to describe. It sounds a bit like a retro arcade boop. Okay, well, I mean, I can't even mute it. It wasn't an expectation for me to use that as transition. So, anyways, all right. So target ground. I think I should target ground unit. I see. I'm like half awake. I don't know if I'm ever going to be fully awake today. Even though I woke up naturally, you know, I could have slept more. I was thinking, oh, I can sleep more. But then I looked at the clock. I was like, maybe I should do this. But yeah, I got target ground. So when the worker gets added, I think I want to do it in a way that I'm gonna, let's see, probably say instead of plus +1ing the worker count, I probably should have add worker to snow removal. And then that's just gonna be the thing. Add worker to snow removal. And then the ground will handle what it means to remove snow, right? So tile helper, so I'm gonna have to get the coordinates first. Grid cord, which is gonna be tile helper, probably top tile, and then I need to, no, oh yeah, I need to translate the position, the natural position, which is, I think, I can floor that and then multiply by 16. Now, if I just floor it, divide by 16, that will be the grid coordinate, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's the grid coordinate. And I'm going to use that grid coordinate, which is vector 2i, I think. I don't know if I can convert it. It will let me convert it or not, but we'll find out. Oh, my voice is so deep right now. I don't feel like exerting energy to clear my throat. It's too much work right now. Okay, so we got the grid coordinate. So this is a little helper I made to manage the atlas, the tile map layer. So something that I definitely need to do is func update. Let's see. Update snow. I think snow coverage, and it's gonna be coverage will be an int, like snow has a health or something like that. And then equivalently, I probably need to do get snow coverage, which will give you some starting number for the snow at a location. It's gonna be probably taking position, grid position. I suppose I could have just taken regular position and do the calculation here. Vector 2. That'll give it integer number. And then this one should also take this. So first thing, getting the snow value, it will be var grid cord will equal to position divided by 16, because that's the tile size. And then I floor it. Flooring, meaning I drop the decimals. And then from there, I think I could actually just straight up get it if I can vector 2i this. If I do that, I think I can just get. And that's the value. It's going to already have an integer value. Now, if has, I have a sparse map of snow values here. So if it has it, it's that, but otherwise it's considered 0. Updating. It's gonna look like, I don't know if the update should be, yeah, it should be on command. What I'm considering here is that if the snow goes down, if the updating should be done on every loop or on command. I think it should be done on command because it's one of the things that's probably going to get called a lot. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Okay. Grid coordinate. This part is the same. We're gonna have to update snow sparse map. Hello, interested. Hi, early morning here. Welcome, welcome. We're just trying to finish up our game for the gem. It's not looking too hopeful, but it is what it is. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. It's not a big deal, I think. And then we'll update it with the coverage, new coverage number, which is not too bad. It's probably here where I go if the removal here is going to be basically on the top layer, because I think the snow coverage is on the middle tile. On the middle tile, we're going to say Atlas. I wonder if I can set cell. Oh, I could. And then give a grid coordinate. Source is going to be 0. Atlas coordinate will be the empty Atlas coordinate there. Otherwise, over here, I'm going to do a little bit of distribution here. And I was saying these were to limit 170 and 30. I think, yeah, I think that should probably follow the rule here. So I'll say, if a grid chord or current coverage is greater than equal to 70 or greater than 70 is one thing. If coverage is greater than 30, there's a lot of gap. 30, 30. It should be probably 40 instead of 30, honestly. Make that the boundary is 40, do something, right? And then coverage equals 100 is, or hold on. Anything greater than 70 will be full snow. Between 70 and 40 will be half snow, and 40 will be like minimal snow. And then if, I guess if it is less than 40, it's going to be that thing. Now, if coverage is greater than 0, it's going to be one thing. Otherwise, it's going to be removed completely, where I say Coverage equals 0. Probably, I'll have to say, if coverage is less than equal to 0, then I'll have to say this actually needs to be remove. Erase? Erase. Grid coordinate here. I don't know why I always do this to myself. That is, why do we developers insist on joining a game jam and continuously scope too large or too little, or don't think about real life that's happening around us and suffer the consequences of our poor planning? I couldn't tell you. Maybe this is the ADHD in us. We crave that dopamine hit. Why it's so hard to say dopamine. Is it dopamine or dopamine? Dopamine, right? It's dopamine, right? Not dopamine. And she says, imagine thinking about real life. Psh, that's true. You know, honestly, it's not just game developer. I think it's any kind of like creative process. Often, maybe it's not even creative process. You know what? Honestly, I felt this way about tests in college too. So I'm always like, that seems reasonable. Always over what do you call, confident in my speed and ability. It's like, that's easy, right? Imagine. It's okay. All right. My brain is turning very slow right now. I know what I need to do. I just don't know how to do it immediately, which is no problem, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll set cell here. Grid chord 0. I believe this is going to be probably don't need to do anything if it's above 70. Do I? I probably do. Snow atlas chords. Probably need to use one of these things. It's not gonna be easy, huh? If has middle tile get atlas coordinate of grid chord. Don't do anything, otherwise we're gonna, because I do think there's gonna be a case where we're gonna refreeze it, which I guess is gonna be 1 4. This one 0 1 2 3 4. Some hard coding here. Actually, a lot of hard coding here right now because I can't think about doing anything more efficiently. Grid chord. I do hope that I get a nice little devlog out of this to start the year right. You know, it's gonna be less snow atlas chord. My favorite part is after doing these like code writing, imagining how it's going to work and then actually running it and confirming that it works or not. Because as much as I know what's going to happen, right? I think about what's going to happen. At the end of the day, I'm holding information in my head, which is hard. I guess I should probably do one of these things here instead. And say at the end here, if map there you go. Set the empty atlas chord here. Instead of doing it here, I'm just gonna set the value. Bam. remove blah blah blah. Update the snow coverage. Okay, so target ground over here. When I add worker to the snow removal, worker count is gonna go up first of all. Worker count plus or plus equals 1, right? And then what's going to happen is a func process, which will have delta. We're probably going to have some constant that's like, or export, I guess. Worker, let's call this snow removal rate per worker. So out of 100, one worker should be able to remove, I say, like 15 a second. Like that. Yeah. And so roughly, I mean, it's not going to be an exact science here. So we're going to say 15 a second. That means I'm just going to do simply, I guess the value can be a float. I don't have to like lock it down to int. So let's do that. Where's my tile helper? I'm gonna say coverage is not necessarily int, and it doesn't necessarily return int. I don't know if it's gonna be like, hey, that's not a float. Like I have to be doing one of these things, but we'll see. Okay, tile helper. Be my helper, please. All right. So under the process, we're doing something per time. There's two ways to do it. I'm going to do it the simple way, which I'm just going to multiply the rate, which is something per second, by the delta, whatever second it is. Then you get the rate, right? Amount of snow removal. Removed snow amount, basically. This is what that is. So we're gonna go to the tile helper and say get snow coverage on my position. Then we're gonna minus remove snow amount, and it's gonna handle negative, so I'm just not gonna worry about that. New snow amount, and then we're gonna assign that real quick. So we're gonna go tile helper. Snow something, update snow coverage, position, and then new snow amount. Hopefully doing that every loop. I mean, so the disadvantage of doing this every loop is that there is something to update. It's gonna try to update every loop, but I don't think it's that bad. So we got this add worker. We're gonna do all this. It's gonna update the graphic already, so I just need to call this from the unit. Make sure I do that. Add worker to snow removal. All right, let's see. Let's see. Is this moment of truth here? Ignore. Oh, could not. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Hold on. I made an ice structure which extends target ground. Like this. Oh, this ice structure is not what I'm looking for, am I? Hold on. Going back. It's breaking the loading. Ice structure is right here. Thanks for the follow, Magnetos. Again, I'm pretty sure I've seen you before, right? Your name sounds familiar. I can't do it. I can't do the mogging. Maybe not. I guess some other variations of Magneto. Oh, anyways, welcome. Ice structure scene. Preload. It's saying that could not preload resource file. This thing. Hey, Mark. Good morning to me. I don't know if what time it is over there. Good morning. Good evening. I'm trying to understand what's going on here. iStructure exists, so I don't know why it's like, hey, I can't do that. I can't do that. Could not preload resource file. What am I inheriting with this? Can I see the inheritance? I wonder if I can see the tree of inheritance. It didn't really tell you the inheritance. I guess this is one kind of downside of this. Could not preload resource file. Why? Why could it not reach? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to look into this real quick. Is iStructure? No, iStructure is part of the building, I thought. It exists. The scene should exist here. Let me just... It's the same. Morning Magnetos says maybe from a comment on the Deck Builder series. Oh, okay, that would make sense. So yeah, I do read everything. Mark says I also have a morning. Ha ha ha. Great. This is not a usual time for me, so don't expect me at this hour all the time. It's very unusual. I'm gonna take a moment here to figure this out real quick. I think it has to do with the build, potentially. I mean, it comes from units, so I don't know why it thinks that it doesn't exist. Structure's there. Scene is there. The path is correct. So why is it that when I load, it's saying that, hey, I cannot preload this thing. Cannot preload resource file. Tile helper. It was working before. So what the heck? All right, well. I'm really confused. I'm just gonna be like, I can't load it. Oh. Oh, weird. It just couldn't preload. Alright, here it is. Remove snow. I guess there's no indicator if it's working or not. I mean, it's doing something. It won't let me move him. Oh, it's working.
Scavenger.
Doesn't seem like it's working. Here, I'm gonna go to... Oh, it's because probably it's... Let's see. I'm gonna turn on the navigation agent debugging to see where it's trying to go to. It might be going to a wrong spot.
Scavenger here. Moving.
Well, it's not going quite to it. It's going right next to it. Which I feel like should be enough, but... I think the target positioning is wrong. I'm gonna make it so that this one actually has a... I gotta get rid of the... I mean, collision is disabled, so it shouldn't be stopped by it. I think it's mostly the positioning issue. It might be positioning it too far down and right. So let me try that again. Looking good. Is this kind of an RTS game? Reminds me of StarCraft. Mark says game sounds are the best. I'm going to use this for real, Mark. It is an RTS game. The funny story about that is that I'm working on my other game, and then I just came back from a long break. And I was like, you know what? I need a little jam to get me into the groove of things. So I decided to join this jam called Godot Wild Jam. 9-day jam, 6 days of which I have missed. So I had to do it in 3 days. And we do something here where we like to roll. We like to do a little spin the wheel. We like to do a little spin the wheel for genres of the game that we choose, because we don't want to be bound by our preferences, right? So we did one of these things, and then it landed on RTS, which I think is the worst thing it could have landed on. So, but wheel has spoken. Hey, Don. Welcome. Hey, finally catching you live. Don at 2. It's the second Don, not the first Don. Morganina says, cool idea. Yeah, but the topic is freeze. So there's some RTS freeze thing. Only thing is that I don't think I have enough time to make the AI be the like mirror match. It needs to be some sort of challenge. It's like an RTS against a challenge. Maybe there's a weather pattern, some enemies coming down. Don says, how do you keep yourself motivated in game dev? I've answered this before. I always say ADHD. No, I find motivation in the fact that just the joy of creating and learning. I know there's like times where it feels a little bit more distraught when there's no immediate result. It's easier to say that I'm motivated by the sense of achievement with small steps. So I say, oh, I feel motivated because I have small goals. I keep checking. I don't do these like long process of planning and then executing for a long time just to see something happen. I like to go from something happening within the day. Having said that, in terms of long-term goal, if I focus on that, I think it'll be very much discouraging. For example, if I'm like, okay, I want to be a successful game developer, YouTuber that has been making certain type of games and contents that has certain amount of success all the time. Maybe eventually, but that's a very, very long-term goal, which if I were to look at that as the only sense of achievement, I think I'll find myself distraught very quickly. So I really focus on I do focus on the long-term goal, and then I think about steps towards it. And as long as I'm making steps, I find satisfaction in the steps. And I'm not focused on the goal, destination. Because I just trust in I did that pre-thinking previously, where I think about how I'm going to get there. And I just trust that as long as I'm taking the steps now, that eventually I'll get there. You know? Mark says, to stay motivated in game dev, you need to stay motivated. Basically, you just need to figure out ways to stay motivated. No, easy, just done. No, so definitely need to focus on the small steps. Not to say like just random small steps. The way you find comfort in small step is that you do the thinking of long-term goal and figure out what the potential steps are. And then after that has been already done, don't revisit it. Don't revisit it. Just keep focusing on the small steps, trusting that that will get you where you need to. And, you know, when I say don't visit it, I don't mean like don't think about it at all. It's just, you know, just focus on the next step. Don says, have you ever published games on Pokey? What's Pokey? I don't know what Pokey is. Let me know about that. I have not published any game yet. I'm still learning, I think. I'm still making an audience for my games. Eventually I'll get there, hopefully. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Scavenger.
I mean, I'm really hoping to... Okay, that's not working. Target ground. Hoping to release on Steam soon. Within a year. I do have a goal of trying to get a booth on PAX West next year with the game that I was working on before this. It's not being called, it seems. The update snow coverage. Is it not even being placed on the ground? Oh, maybe it's not being added as a child. Let me see. Target ground. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's initiated, but it's never added. Interesting. Well, I'll add it to the tile helper top tile. A child. Target ground, I think. I definitely need to remove this once it's done, though. Free itself. That's why the process is not running. It's now coming here. Oh, dang. It already got removed. Update snow needs to only happen if there is a worker, which means worker count times this, which is to say it's going to be 0 in the beginning, so it's not going to really update. Which might feel... Oh my goodness. It moves immediately. Don says it's a platform for casual web games, and boy, it's horrible for devs. They take 50% revenue. Oh, that's a lot. 3 years exclusive contract. No, thank you. I'm just gonna release free games on itch if that's what I'm gonna do. Might as well, right? At least that way you get your game out there. I'm gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna do this so that I'm waiting for it to be removed.
Scavenger here. Moving.
Oh wait, why does it not stop? Add worker to snow removal. Add child. Processes remove snow amount. Weird. It immediately goes away. Why is that? Update snow coverage. I'm gonna have to come down here, I think.
Scavenger here. Moving.
Okay.
Over there.
All right. Bunch of this. Coverage is 0. 7.2. Why is it 0? That's wrong. I guess my getter is wrong. I'm gonna have to do this one. Yeah, no, 50% seems a little insane. Unless it's that good. Like, platform is that good at distributing your game. 4.3. Oh, it's 0. Wait, what? I thought 4.3 would have something. Let me see. 4.3, 4.3. Maybe it's the logic for the thing is wrong. 0, 1, here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not 4. I think the positioning is wrong. Hold on. This position that I'm getting is relative to the middle tile, right? Because it's getting added. The target ground is getting added as a child to the tile map. I'm gonna have to look at some debugging here to see if it's placing the ground on the right spot. I think it's placing the ground on the wrong spot.
Scavenger here.
Oh, it is right spot. Ugh, that's so frustrating. Position is 120.40, which is correct right there. And that is 7.2. Oh, never mind. That is correct. 0.12. Don's message has been retracted. I'm going to work with them. Anything is better than nothing. Oh, that's true. And the exclusive contract is only for web version. Oh, so it is a contract. Oh, 3 years exclusive contract. But then it's a contract plus you only make money if you make money, right? Mark says, I'm interested if your yellow worms are able to get around obstacles. Right now, it'll get stuck as it should. I can show you a little bit of navigation here. Like it gets stuck. So I have to like, it has the StarCraft's the Dragoon issue. It's kind of annoying. There's only 2 voice lines for the movement. Exactly. Don says they are big players on web games. Oh, I see. If they're big players, I guess that makes sense. It's better than nothing. And it's competitive to even get the contract. If that's the case, then I think it makes sense. But 50% is still crazy. But yeah, it is better than nothing. But it's only better than nothing if it actually gives you something. If it's just that you're contracted and you're required to make money or required to post, but then like they don't push your stuff so that you don't make any like actual money doing that, I don't know how that's gonna work. But let me know if it works out well. I'm interested in looking into it myself. Anyways, oh, I think there's something wrong with the keying. So I'm using the vector 2i as the key for this map. And I have a feeling that it doesn't think, it's not doing the vector comparison, but it's doing the reference comparison. So over here, I can see grid coordinate of 7.2. 7.2 here. It exists. Vector 2i 7.2 is 100. So if you come over here and say, oh, whoops. Silly me. This is me being tired. I'm using the map as the key. That's crazy. How did I even... Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Okay. It should work now. All right.
Scavenger here.
All right. We're here. Great. Appropriate numbers has been gotten. Go over there. No, it's stuck. Hey, I thought you were supposed to be able to navigate this. Should be an avoidance on. Let's see. I know what I'm gonna do. I think on the tile map helper, the problem is that the fact that is a bit tricky. Maybe I shouldn't remove. Let's see what happens. Don says they have a huge audience, and keep in mind it is for casual gamers. I see. So you don't have to make anything like crazy. It's still trying to get into it. Why can it not get near it? Is it colliding? It's an area 2D. Why is it colliding? Collision shape. And then we have the clicker. So it shouldn't really impact it. Monitoring? It shouldn't be monitoring. I think it should only be monitorable. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I could just make it disabled. Get rid of the light. And then disable this. Point light. Let's see what happens though.
Scavenger here. Moving.
I want to see if it's working on it. Why don't they go to the center? I made it so that they only need to get within 6 pixel to start working on it. So I think that's why. Maybe it's better if we make it go into it, right? Let's do that. You're right. I made it so that it's like, hey, it's okay. You can work on it if it's like within 6 pixels. Let's do 1 pixel. Don says, if I get you anything from it, I'll let you know if it's passive income. Thanks. Oh. I don't... it seems like it can't get to it. Let's see. I'm gonna turn on collision shape. And see if that shows anything. Don says, and you may get to negotiate with them. That would be interesting. I mean, thank you. So it does seem like it's colliding, even though I disabled the collision on the thing right here. Like, I turned on disable, so why is it enabling it? Weird. Yeah, I don't know, Mark. It's definitely a bug. I gotta figure this out. Like, it doesn't want to go there. Now there's not even a collision box. I'm full-time solo dev. I'm working on whatever I need to. Yeah. It's really stuck there. I need to figure out why it can't go on top of it. Weird. Let's see. It's not even showing the debug for the navigation. Let me try that. See if the navigation itself is wrong. That's one way to figure it out. It is trying to go to the center. It is unable to. That is strange. Oh, I know why. I think it's because it has another navigation agent on it with the avoidance turned on. That's why. It's not this, it's not that. It's that's silly that it's using other value. Hold on. So it's this thing right here has the avoidance enabled, so it can't get to it. Pathfinding, yeah, we don't have to worry about this. In fact, I kind of want to disable that, but
Scavenger here, moving.
It still is colliding. That's so annoying. Alright.
Scavenger here. Moving.
Why? Why? I just disable this too. See if that does anything. Mark says, if I were to make such a movement mechanic, I would divide the entire game into tiles. Yeah, that's ready to do it. I just was trying to look for a shortcut by using navigation agent. I mean, one benefit is that it allows for the characters to be in between pixels or in between grids. 2D array is good. I'm also using sparse map, which is technically 2D array. But then the movement itself doesn't rely on the 2D array or the grid logic. That would be a cleaner way to do it. If you were to use no engine especially, that's the way to do it, but avoidance is off. So it is going to the center, but it's keep colliding. And I don't even know what it's colliding with. Which is the annoying part. Like, oh. Oh. It's the navigation acceptance. That's why. Okay. Target should be... Desired distance should be 0, if possible. 0.3, here. Let's see if that does anything. There you go. A little bit better. It's working. Hey, it's working. There you go. Cool. I think 15 is a little bit too fast, it seems. I'm going to change that real quick. Turn off all the debugging options here so I can actually see what's going on. And then let's reduce the rate default working rates. Let's do 10. 15 is a little bit too quick. So I come over here. I go.
Moving. Not enough resources. We all die someday. I can't build it. I can't build. I can't build there.
And then I'll go.
Moving.
Boop.
Moving. Move over there. Move. Moving. Over there. Moving.
Oh.
I can't build there. Moving.
I mean, this person is still acting. So now the next thing I need to do is I need to make it so that the person gets out of the way after snow has been removed. Uh-huh. I got unit. Oh. We're getting there. Man, I'm already hungry. This is not even the hour I eat. Okay, so the target ground, we're making it so that we update the snow coverage, but if the new snow amount, equals 0, or less than 0, we're gonna signal that the snow removal is complete. And then once that happens, I guess I should free myself, huh? Queue free. I don't know if this is going to have issues if there's multiple workers. We'll figure it out.
Smooth over there. Moving. Moving. Smooth over there. Moving. Moving. Smooth over there. Moving. Moving.
All right. Cool. Hey.
Over there. Not enough
resources. Okay. That's pretty fun. All right. I need to reduce the required... Oh, this one's broken now. Now that they've Okay, so it seems like once I do the snow removal work, the build breaks. We'll see if that's the case or not.
Moving over there.
Remove snow.
Moving. We are
Okay.
moving.
And then
Scavenger
someone
here.
else builds.
Moving.
Oh, it's going up. Okay, that's fine. Next, I'm gonna use the same worker who removed the snow to build and see what happens then.
Move over there. Moving. Moving. We are over there. Moving.
Yeah,
Somebody call for scavenger here.
it's unable to do it. Okay, so a few things here. One thing I didn't notice was that the cursor stays once the command gets placed. So I'm gonna do cursor normal. Probably cursor normal color as well here. But that matters, I guess. I don't know. Do normal cursor. And I think I need to deselect actually. I don't know if that's something I do with the build or not. Yeah, deselect build mode false. I gotta do all those things actually. Deselect, not build mode, I guess target environment mode. I don't know if that matters. Equals false. Yeah, what else? Unit selection enabled equals true. Yeah, I gotta do this again. Which I think I already do, but we'll see. Mark says, I still remember that a very long time ago I wanted to make my own rim world and got stuck on movement of the colonists. I think now I won't have such problem with it, I will. Something else will give you problem, I'm sure. That's how it goes.
Scavenger. Moving. Somebody call for scavenger. Moving.
All right.
Moving. Over there.
So this is interesting. So once it removes snow, it's unable to get close enough to build anymore. Or, yeah. I'm going to try to see what's happening with the units here. Because it seems like it's still trying to get there. Or if I let somebody else come for it, it's fine. So we got remove snow process. We await on the signal. We get rid of the target body, target action. I do think that also the target, make sure move target is also, I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. I'll come to this right here. See if that does anything. If I can reveal any secrets of the Potion Master. There you go. Right here. Target body is, I don't know if it tells what type of body it is. Just gonna try to get there.
Over there.
And then it got close enough. It's gonna play the action. Wait, why does it work now? Once I debug it, it works. But once I just play it, it doesn't work. It's kind of funny.
We all die someday. Not enough resources.
Weird. Okay. Alright. Alright. Close enough. Clearly buggy game. But I kind of want to finish it still. Alright. I'm not going to obsess over that bug though. I know it's annoying. But let's see. Thanks for the follow, Rodawem. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seems like it's working now.
Not enough resources.
Okay, well, okay, that's something. All right, so I can remove snows now. Any level of snow, like that. Great. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I should probably add the hotkeys now before it's too late. So I'm gonna go to the command UI, and then might have to do like the key command here. Show command panel, clear on input. Yeah, it won't be unhandle. I think it will be just input, which I don't think I have here. Should probably add bind input to command. Let's see what's the best way to do it. Key code, maybe? Let's see if I have input func, for example. Key A. Oh, so I could just straight up do that. Okay. I want to see what it's made of. Yeah. It's a enum. I wonder if I can get the key code via number. Oh, probably not. Okay. Probably gonna have just an assigned key. Command to key. Hotkey. This is the, I mean, obviously in a real scenario, meaning a scenario where you're making a full-on game that's sustainable, you wouldn't do this like hard-code it like this. But once again, we're working against the clock here. Mark says maybe the snow tiles should be made so that when they clear, a hole gradually appears in the middle of the tile, not around it. Yeah, good idea. But I think the tile, okay, so I understand what you're saying. You're removing from the center instead of removing from the around. But if you do that, one problem I think is being able to tell if the tile is green or partially green when it's surrounded by other snows. Does that make sense? Ugh. Yeah. But I think it's a good idea. If I have time, Rodowem said hi earlier. Sorry if I didn't acknowledge your hi. If I have more time to graphical fidelity, I think I might do that, as you said, Mark. But as of right now, I'm just working with what I got. And I'm going to come up with every excuse. I guess I should bind it. I wonder how to bind this texture rect. There's not going to be... I don't know if GUI input will be non-mouse input, honestly. I think it'll... I want to see if... Event key. And then do... Switch on the... Or they call it match in Godot, I think. The event key code. But I don't want to do that, I think. What I want to do here is... and... event... key code. Actually, event as input key event. Key code equals the mapping. Then it's equivalent to clicking, right? I think. Say. Well, everybody's gonna be listening to this, actually. That's gonna be wrong. I don't want that here. Only reason I would do that is because I want to listen to the binding of the command that exists only. Yeah, actually that might actually work. A little inefficient, but it'll work. When that happens, get the button name here. So I think technically it's this or this, but it's starting to become unreadable. So I'm just going to say var is key clicked, or this command activated. I'm just going to say this is this equals or all of this. Then this is that. It's not cleaner. It's not cleaner. I mean, I could have just done this in a single line, but you know, it is what it is. Mark says, excuse me, but what? I explained it. I said, but right now I'm pressed for time. So I'm just like, I'll do it later. Our reactor says, Physical key code with modifiers. Event.get physical key code with modifiers. What does that do? Get physical key code with modifiers. Get key code with modifiers. Returns the physical key code combined with modifier keys such as shift. Oh, right. If I want to do the shift alt and all those things. I like how the Twitch decided to censor event, even part of the event. Yeah. I mean, that's probably useful eventually. Is that what you use by default? I don't want to think about it too much. Let me see. Sagi says, yes, what you're saying, Ezra. Yes, what you're saying, Ezra. Saying what? Huh? What are we talking about here? Something's wrong here, obviously.
We all die someday.
It's not detecting it, so. Oh, like, what's up? Oh, yeah. All is well. The GUI input seems like
Somebody call for scavenger.
it doesn't register for key press, so that's kind of annoying. But I think that's okay. I can figure this out. I'm gonna do if on this thing real quick. We're doing a little game jam. The final minutes of it. Reactor says, I use that function in dictionary program that I'm working on. Oh, I see. I mean, it seems like it's very useful with like, cause you gotta do combination of keys. I don't need combination of keys right now, but I will probably at some point. Okay. So what we need to do is this button name is an issue. So what I need is, actually need to scan through all the commands that are available. So for example, right now I'm binding command name through this, right? I'm not storing it anywhere. I'm just saying, hey, show commands, and then blah, 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 like that. So perhaps that's not the best way to do it. I mean, I could just always be like, oh, name is command name. So I could just do that. All right, so, you know I always leave myself vulnerable for potential criticism for how willy-nilly I do my coding here. But in the final hour, beggars can't be choosers. I have this permanent smile on my face because this is so messy. But it's okay. I have accepted my mess, the chaos. At the end of the day, all I need to do is make a functioning game and a presentable devlog to go with it. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know how bad it is. Okay, it's still working. Oh, I need to get you. All right, let's see how bad it works.
Scavenger here.
Oh, nice.
Moving. Not enough resources.
Okay, these short keys needs to be.
Moving. We all die over there. Moving.
So, all right, now it's feeling like RTS. The key commands don't work always, but a few things here. Some of these icons for the builds needs to have a darker color because I can't see it. Oops. Ah. Oh, you thought those hotkeys were configured? Programmatically use a label and a configuration to update to allow users to change the hotkeys? No, we don't do those here. No configuration and patterned programming, only hard code. That's where we're at. I'm starting to regret not just sleeping. I could have just slept and said, you know what, I'm gonna do this after the game jam's over. Concept was there. That was the good goal of the game jam, right?
Scavenger here. Not enough resources. Not enough resources. Moving.
Okay, it needs to be just pressed. Alright, well, something is happening here at least. Input key and event is, or just pressed or something like that, is pressed, not released. But it's gonna still work if you hold it down multiple times, right? Well, we'll find out.
Scavenger here. Not enough resources. Not enough resources. Moving. Moving.
Okay. That looks like something. Maybe there won't be any enemies. Maybe I'll just publish non-game. You can just build your buildings.
We all moving.
Oh, this is bugged out again.
Somebody call for Scavenger here.
It's bugged out because it's like it can't get there. Alright, well. Why is this stuck? I think it's the problem with the building having the avoidance. I mean, it's disabled. And that's the... Oh, it's an obstacle, right? And this one needs to have avoidance disabled, I think. Because building itself is not moving. I think so. A little funky. I mean, there's no way to undo it. That's the issue. See, this one is like...
Scavenger.
Hold on. I gotta turn on the navigation. Debug. Yeah, it's like, oh, I want to go there, but I can't. Why? It's so hard to get there for. Why is it so hard?
Moving. Scavenger here. We all die someday.
Yeah. It's not touching.
We all die
So I don't know why. Because this guy is still trying to get there.
Somebody call for X. Move over there. Scavenger here. We all moving. Moving. Somebody call for X. Scavenger.
Look. collision is this. This has little avoidance obstacle area. It doesn't want to go there.
Moving.
That's so weird. I think the diagonal approach is kind of broken here. Let me see, build process.
Scavenger here. Moving.
Is it accepting as close enough? I mean, it's not even coming down here. Hold on. Wait. So is the distance to it is not greater than equal to 0.1? Why? Did the target body change? It just skipped over this part. Move target. Distance to the move target is not greater than 0.1. Oh, right, because it's move target. Okay. So we have move target, which is 40-40. It's not close enough. So out here, it's going to come through. Oh, target is not reachable. I'm going to have to do something here if target is not reachable. Interesting.
Scavenger here. Moving.
It's already saying that the target is not reachable. It's going to try. It's going to go anyways. It's there. It comes here. Comes down here. Navigation is considered finished, but target is also not reached. Okay. Ugh. I don't know, honestly, guys. I don't know if this will be finished. I'm tired. Am I a quitter? I might be. Let's see. Target is reached. Where was I? Ugh. It's saying that target is not reachable. So I think if the target is not reachable, I mean, it's because I made it so that it needs to go to the center. I think, I mean, not being reachable is okay. I just wanted to get as close as possible to it. Right? And it's trying. It's trying to walk. But navigation agent just doesn't know how to move and slide. Let's see. I'm going to change the navigation agent here. We made it so that it needs to be really close. The distance threshold before path point is considered to be reached. Let's do 10 pixel here. Maximum distance station is allowed away from the ideal path. We'll see.
Scavenger here. Moving.
I mean, why is that considered so far? I feel like that's within 16. Maybe it needs to be more than that. Can you slide?
We all die someday.
I think I'm gonna have to cheat here and just increase this to like 21. It's gonna look silly, but it's gonna make the game work.
Scavenger here. Moving. Move over there. Moving. Moving.
There you go. Good enough.
We all die someday.
All right. One bug down. 99 more to go.
We are moving. We all die over there. Somebody over there. Somebody over there. Scavenger here.
There it is. Cool. Next up.
Moving over there. Moving over there.
No, I guess it eventually goes.
Moving over there. Scavenger here. We all die. Somebody over there.
I can't cancel its movement once it tries to go there. It's gonna be like, oh, I want to do it. Okay, that's gonna be really annoying. I need ways to cancel movement, I think. I think. If I think new move is requested, I might have to change that so that it doesn't do the build process.
Scavenger here.
So for example, if I go, yeah. So if right click comes through, it needs to turn off whatever it was doing. Because I was already doing move target here. I think from the main, if right click is detected on input, this is build mode, right click is cancel command. Otherwise, I come here, go through all of them, and then I set the move target. But I think it also needs to, if action, I think it doesn't matter what the action is, just needs to cancel. If what are some of the is working target action, target body, I think needs to be emptied. Yeah. I need to do this, I think. Target body, null. Target action. It's just not trying to do the build when it's forced to move. Because if you get stuck, I want to be able to break out of the stuck mode.
Scavenger here.
So if I do this, I can be like, okay.
Over there.
Okay. Um, I have to do that. So, for example, here, I'm gonna go over here.
We all die someday. Over there. Some movie.
Oh, queue free. Cannot call method free on previously free instance. Interesting. Oh, it's because I'm doing one at a time. I thought queue free can be called multiple times. Let's see if that works. Still learning.
Scavenger here.
Oh, right.
Movie. Over there. Movie. We over there.
Nope. Cannot call is queued for deletion on previously freed instance. That's kind of annoying. So it's queued for freedom. So it's queued for deletion. Gosh. To check if node will be deleted at the end of the frame. I'm doing that, but it's telling me not to call it. That's funny. It's like, oh yeah, use this for checking if it is queued for free or not. And it's like, oh, you can't call that. Is it because it's already freed? That is weird. If I queue it, and then while it's being freed, if I click again, it's going to come through and it's going to try to call that. The fact that it's been called is that it still exists. That's funny. Godot calling error. I mean, that's the whole point of this function, isn't it? Is instance valid? Oh, okay. That's weird. All right. Unit. What a strange problem to be having. Instance what? Valid. Oh, it's just normal stuff. Excuse me. Instance valid. Then the unit target body. Weird. Oh, weird. All right. That's how it goes.
Movie. We all die someday. Scavenger here. Moving. Somebody call for X. Over there. Moving. Over there. Moving.
Okay. It's working.
We all over there.
I don't know why the key's not working.
Scavenger. Scavenger here. Over there. Scavenger here.
The hotkey's not working on this guy for some reason. I'm going through all kinds of trouble here. Inputs. There. I'll be able to see the names at least. Wait. Seems like the here. Child of the command container. I guess I could just print child name. Let's see what that does here. Oh. It wasn't given a name. Weird.
We all die someday.
This one is given a name. Oh, is it because... Wait, what? That makes no sense. Wait. Hold on. Some kind of funky stuff is happening here. For sure.
Scavenger here. Moving. 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 Over there. We are moving.
Right here. Okay. So here.
Somebody call for Scavenger. We all die. So moving. Moving.
I'm gonna have to see if the command is being constructed properly.
Scavenger here.
Build. I am giving it a name. So why is it that this time? If I do B, it comes through. It doesn't know how to do it. I'm already clearing it. Oh, is it because the... Maybe I need to free it immediately. Because queue free means it's waiting on the queue, the next frame.
Scavenger here.
That means if I'm freeing it and rebuilding it, there might be an issue.
Moving.
Invalid access property or key name on base objects previously. Previously freed. Oh, it's trying to access something that is freed. I see. Okay.
Scavenger here. We all die. Somebody moving.
Oh, need to do this.
Scavenger over there. Moving. Scavenger. We all die. Somebody call for Scavenger moving. We over there. We all moving. Over there. Not enough resources. Somebody call for Not enough resources.
It doesn't refund if I cancel. There's just thing after thing. I'm able to cancel the building, but if I cancel it, there's no refund, so I can't build anything anymore. Let's see, let me think about this real quick. Okay. Building cost or something like that. Cost. We have this. And building name. I think the building name should be available on the scene itself. Unit name. So I'll do that. So if the target body, before I do that, unit name. There will be never-ending amount of debugging. Hey, Platinum Fox. Cheers to that. Indeed. Cheers to everything. I am struggling here to keep it together. Kind of want to sleep. Kind of want to stop. Oh boy. Let's see where else I'm doing this. Gotta refund the cost now. That is game state resources scraps will be plus equals. I know there's an infinite money glitch somewhere in here. But who cares, right? All right. That should refund the building, I think.
Move over there. Moving. Wait over there. Move moving.
Yeah. I think that worked.
Moving. We all die someday.
Whoa. It didn't like the remove thing. Target body is null. How did it get in here in the first place then? If the target is null. The whole thing is that it can only get in here if it has target body. I guess I got rid of it in the middle of the process. Hold on, let me see. Hey Zuzu. Welcome. I'm very much debating giving up on this right now because I'm so tired. Suzu, I know you just joined, but that's where I'm at right now. RTS is not something to build with limited time. That is for sure. Ooh. Okay, so I think what's going on here is that I free the resource down here. I queued it. And so the free action of freeing the queue may be happening after, or action of freeing happens after the target has been selected. So for example, I don't think it happens normally if that's the first thing that happens. So for example, if I go
Scavenger here. Moving.
like that,
Over there.
that breaks it for some reason. The fact that I queued for removal makes it any new assignment to it
Scavenger here.
break.
Moving.
Oh, it's not even that. It's just removed, even as a first thing. Weird.
Scavenger here.
Attempt target selection. Yeah, target ground. Something. Create that. Assign that as target body. Add it as a child. Cursor is normal to select all. Right?
Moving.
And then over here it's coming saying that this is freed. Who's freeing this? Who's freeing my target body? Weird. This never triggered though. That's what I'm confused about. The body being freed never triggers.
Scavenger here. Moving.
Oh. It's the fact that I moved at all. What if I did this? Instead of queuing it. The problem with the queuing is that it takes a reference and it frees it
Scavenger here.
next available frame. But if you reassign it, that same object, then it goes out of order.
Moving. Over there. Moving.
Yeah, this is better.
Over there. We all die. Moving.
Yeah.
Over there. Moving. Over there. Moving. We are moving. We all are moving. We move over there. Moving. Somebody moving.
It's null now. Alright, new bug. If I cancel snow removal and then go back to it, I think it freaks out.
Moving. We all die someday. Over there.
And it's still working here.
Somebody moving. Moving. Over there. Moving. Over there. We all move over there.
Okay. Why is it not removing it as if I cancel it? I come here.
Moving.
I do this.
We all die over there.
If I cancel it, it goes away. And if I try again. Was the target not freed? Oh. Kind of weird. Free the target. Target action. You know what? I'm going to empty the target action first because something's happening here. I think we need a new one here on the unit. Instead of checking target body, we gotta do is instance valid on the target body. That might be it. It needs to wait.
Moving over there. We all moving over there. Some move moving.
There you go.
There. We all moving.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Scat moving.
All right. Yeah.
Somebody call for scavenger. Over there. Moving. We are moving. We are moving.
Okay.
Somebody call for moving. Moving.
Works, kind of. That's something. Well, let's see. 2, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. Technically, 3.5 hours. But realistically, do y'all think I can finish this in a 3.5 hours in my current mental state? That's the question here.
Somebody call for moving. Over there. Over there.
All right. Well,
Here.
okay. So we got the remove snow. We did the build. We did remove snow. We need attack. Luis does game says follow. Thanks. Is that your way of encouraging me? Go hydrate. Let me get water. Yeah. You know, what makes it hard is the fact that I already gave up today or last night, because I was telling the chat earlier. So I had a holiday party with friends yesterday, and after I think I ate too much or ate something wrong, I don't know. I got really sick, so I was like, I was gonna do all night stream, but I was like, oh no, I can't. I gotta rest. So I ended up sleeping early, and I was like ready to give up. But I woke up. I was like, 5:30. I think I can do it. And then now the sleep is catching up on me. I'm like, oh, I'm tired. I'm actually tired. But yes, the game is about to finish me here in a bit. It's cool though. I mean, I can say I've finally started working on the RTS game.
Scavenger here. Moving. Over there. Moving. Scavenger here. Moving.
Definitely need the attack action next, so I can break these things down by attacking it. Jeez. All right, here comes the attack action. All right. I like how I need to hype myself up every time I'm about to add new feature. There's no reusable codes here. It's just things. And name equals attack, which I guess we'll clear the command. Show command panel, cancel action requested, emit attack. And here, attack comes through. It's going to be target selection.
Scavenger here.
Hello. Attempted to free a locked object. Wait, this was not a problem before.
Scavenger here.
Oh, it is now because of the Q free versus free. Oh, I know. It's because it's trying to trigger event on a release instead of press. GUI. There you go. Wait, but it is suppressed. Oh my goodness.
Scavenger here. Moving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's like is there a way to check if something is locked? What is it called? Try to free locked object. Oh. I mean, this is the issue. Oh no. I just closed the song, my music. You know what? I have not a problem. Not going to worry about that. See, I know that's why you do queue free, but the problem with queue free is that it's delayed. I had issues with delayed command here. The whole reason I did that in the first place is because I go here. It created a bunch of objects with the name, right? I might have to do pooling. Because my problem right now is that you can't have two objects of the same name in the same node tree. So if I remove it and add it back together, if I queue free it, it gets removed and then it comes back later. Another way to do it is instead of having dot name, command name, every node has, I believe, metadata. I can add a metadata. So for example, here it can be like set meta, and be like command name, and give it the value of command name instead. So wherever I was using dot name for it, I'll say get meta command name instead. That's one way to do it. I think. That way it probably works with queue free. All right.
Moving. Over there. We are moving. Moving. Over there. So move. Moving. Scavenger here.
Oh, it doesn't turn green.
Move over there.
Once I click on red, oh, it's because I didn't do anything here. Can't do that. This should be audio. Play. What is it called? Can't build VO. Can't build VO. And then not deselecting it. But target mode is coming undone. So it should do that. I am coming undone, everyone.
Scavenger here. I can't build there. I can't build there. Moving.
Oh, immediately remove the ice. That's wrong. Well, good to know.
Scavenger here.
I mean, technically, I guess that is ice, huh? All right, well,
Moving. Over there.
good to know.
Scavenger here. Build there. I can't build there. Over there. Move over there. Moving.
You like the sound of the building being placed. Yeah, listen for it.
Scavenger
Look,
here.
look, look. Ready?
Moving.
You hear, boo. That was me literally going, boo. You work with what you got, right? It's going to be entirely made by acapella sound. Maybe I do need to make a music. Maybe that'll give a little nice little turn. Anyways, we got target mode, everything. We got to do attack now. Okay, so attack will work. I got distracted by a bug, which I fixed. Now I can attack
Scavenger here.
like that,
Moving. Over there.
and then I can select.
Over there.
Attack won't have any animation. It's just going to be an action. No indicator of attacking. Unit. I mean, this is definitely a 9-day project, honestly. Trying to do this in 3 days was too much. Okay, okay. Oh. All right, attack, attack. All right, don't give up, don't give up. Here it is, here it is. On attack, I'm looking for a target. Was I attempt target selection? I'm adding a unit named Melting Snow. Burnout speedrun. It's funny because this is me coming back from a long, well, not long, like 2-3 weeks of break. I was already working on my game. And then I was like, I need a little refresher. I need to get excited about a new project. So I decided to do the jam. And now I'm like in this predicament. It'll make for a good devlog, that's for sure. My brain is literally empty. Okay, here it is. Target ground. So I'm adding target ground because this is a the selected unit wants to. You know what? I can do that. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna. Don't worry about anything else. I'm just gonna grab the selected unit. It's a bunch of them, right? Because it's gonna be in group. And it'll be like, just grab the first one. I don't care if there's multiple. And then be like, hey, you are a unit body, aren't you? Tell me what your attempted action is. That would be a string. Lewis says, I'm learning with the GD Quest things at the moment. I think that's pretty well made. I don't know how good it is for refreshers, though, since I'm a noob. Oh, no, I meant refresher as in, like, refresh of the mindset. I need like, newly exciting things to start on before I go back to my old project. So I'm okay with understanding everything. My brain is blank in the fact that I'm tired right now. Platinum Fox says, I once heard someone with a fever express they were feeling burnout. Made for an awe scene in my mind. They're literally burning out. No, I won't be burnt out exactly. I mean, I like the idea of the game. I do want to finish it. So that's probably going to be the end of the devlog when I do it. But like, will I finish? The answer is probably not. But yeah. Okay. Ground allowed is good here. I think tile. This is. You know, people like to say nested if statement is good, bad. And I agree. Because wherever you can do nested if statement, you could always do map instead. Having said that, having said that, what? I don't know, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was talking about something. But I forgot. I am okay, everyone. Something's gonna happen, I think. Lewis does games. CTV says, I have 7 million game ideas. I think my first one should be GTA 7 in space, which will dwarf Star Citizen. Think big. Hashtag think big. Yes. We can all do this by ourselves. You should do it within the next 6 months. And you should make a video called I made GTA 7 before GTA 5 in 6 months. Hi, Mikori. Welcome. It's okay. I'm over here debating if I should continue or not. Platinum Fox says, indeed, I have like a 90% completed Unreal Engine 5 plugin project sitting getting obsoleted. By program updates, it also earned a massive crash bug. I have no idea how to fix it. Yes, I just want a Mario is missing game. Yes, continue. Don't give up. I mean, thank you, but I need to take care of myself. I'm tired. Oh, anyways, I turned it on to do something, I think. We got some of these. We got some building.
Scavenger here. Not enough resources.
We can remove some snows here and there. So there's some progress. There's a sound, kind of.
We all die moving. We all moving over there.
Hey, why is the snow not going away? What the heck?
We moving over there.
What? Oh, only thing I changed is this, but I guess isn't that remove snow? I thought it was. Unit target action is remove snow. Yeah, right there. Current action equals the first unit that's selected and get target action from it. Yes. Hold up. Yeah, there is a sound now. I recorded those. I thought it was funny.
Scavenger here.
Remove snow. I am doing all these things. Target ground. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops, 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 whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Thanks. I was having fun when I was making those sounds. Adding effects and all. There's a little StarCraft.
Scavenger here. We all die someday. Somebody call for Scavenger. Move.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. And then I made it so they can't.
I can't build there. Moving. Move over there. Moving over there. Scavenger over there. Moving. Somebody come over there. Moving. We move over
I
there.
think we're gonna just remove some snow here.
Over there. We all die over there. Somebody come. Somebody move. Scavenger over there. Moving. Moving over there. We all move over there. Moving.
I can't peel there.
Moving over there. We all
All
die.
right.
We all die someday.
That's kind of OP.
Not enough resources. Move over there. Somebody come. Move over there. Moving over there. Move over there.
And then I gotta attack.
Scavenger here.
I gotta attack these
We all
things.
die over there.
All right. This is almost fun. We need additional pylons. Exactly. I don't know if you're familiar with the line that goes, somebody call for exterminator. That's the Ghost. Ghost says that. From terror units. It's awesome. Exciting. That's the... I don't know what they actually say. I'm sure they say actual words. A zealot, brood war lines. Power overwhelming. He says voice lines. This is not a distraction, guys. This is a mental wellness break. Brex Saint says we just added 1,000 more hours to Godot Jam. No, stop lying. Stop lying. Yeah, no. Good try. Good try. You lied to me. 4 hours left. Wait, why is it 4 hours left? It should be 3 hours left. Oh, wild. That's not. You see what's going on in my brain? Nothing. That's what's happening. Wait, hold on. Is it under dashboard? I'm dying, guys. I don't know how to see jams that I'm participating. Godot, Godot jam. Wow, jam. You could. You can make a simple game here. Oh, it is 4 hours. Interesting. I guess there was an extension of 1 hour. No, it's 1 p.m. to 1 p.m. That's normal. It's okay, guys. I've already given up. Stop trying to encourage me. I've already given up. Doesn't mean I'm not going to finish the game. It was a great inspiration. I mean, it's my fault for joining after 6 days after the jam actually started. I need something for sure. Luis says 4 hours left. Brex says to Mikori, hey, how are you? Oh, we're all community saying hi's and all. Luis says, maybe I can still join the game jam. Gave up. Next, gets an extra hour. Profit? Profit? I don't know. Is it a profit? I'm tired. I want to be done. It's okay. I think the mental breakdown is great source of entertainment for the devlog. I think we can all use a fun mental breakdown viewing party, right? No screen. What screen? You have more time than you thought. You got this, as. Also, no screen this time? Oh, you mean my green screen? Well, I had my party yesterday, So it's clean now. Oh shoot, I forgot about something. I need to turn on my little streamer light to look properly streamer, right? Here it is. Boom. Ta-da. Oh, ta-da. Oh, that means I need to also do some back rim light here. I gotta contour my head. Boom. Is my head contoured? Maybe I need to intensify. There you go. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Now we're talking professional streaming. Yeah, no, green screen's down right now. I can put it back up, but that's for later. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, thank you. I'll go get some water. Mikori with the subway, whatever, the good, nice touch, nice touch. That's funny. Um, thanks for entertaining the group. Sorry, I'm just answering this text. Deliciousness. I meant to text saying like I'm delirious, and I wrote I'm delicious instead. So that's where we're at. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna try to get the sound going again. Platinum Fox says seems good. Yes, exactly. Perfect condition. I'm in perfect health. Don't let anyone tell me otherwise. All right, let's see. Is it better without the music? Are you guys gonna be annoyed and leave if I put music down? Just generic lo-fi at a low volume. That feels like a intro video. I don't think you guys can hear it. It's very light, I think. Is it too loud? Yeah, it's pretty loud, isn't it? I'll lower it. That might be good. 29. Yeah, there it is. Alright, where was I? Attack. Attack. I can do this. I can do this. Ground is allowed. I think for attack, it needs to be attackable unit, which I think is a variable I need to add, which is along with movable, I'll say var attackable. And then for these other scenes like target ground, target ground is not attackable. There you go. A structure is attackable. They have health. Okay. Maybe they should be 40 health. And Platinum's Fox says, so found a clip of a fun bug in a game. Healing damaged someone. Oh, it's thought that damage is applied as negative value for healing, and somehow it's no longer negative. That poor tank got zapped. I don't know which game you're talking about, but that is exactly what I'm talking about. I mentioned in my old videos / stream where I like to, when I do health management, I like to make a named function. Oh, Ashes Creation. Yeah, exactly. I like to write deal damage as a function and gain health as a function separately, even though it's just plus and minus, because sometimes because of the modifier, right, the damage value that gets used as a parameters may flip on negatives, and it needs to be very like intentional. Like you need 3 of them to be like. That's what I usually do. Ashes of Creation. I want to play Ashes of Creation. I mean, it's hyped. I miss a good, well designed, fun MMO that I can get into. Oton the Knight says it's the best idea to make them function, saves time to do it all the time. Yeah, exactly. I mean, one could argue the function could be called change health, or it could be called just instead of having 2 different functions that's like heal versus damage, you could just be like, oh, set health value, or like change health value. And then you could always be like, oh, when it's healing, I'm just going to do negative. But yeah, I say take damage is better. Take damage and heal health is definitely a better approach. So entirely to avoid that whole splitting off into healing when you're supposed to damage. You negated damage so much. Oh, jeez. I can't go. Oh, YouTube says, Bubble saying in YouTube says, are you live on Twitch? I'm not seeing the chat you are already. I am on Twitch. The chat that I'm reading. I am also on Twitch on YouTube. You can see it on the screen though, right? Is it on this side? Right here. Yeah. I'm simulcasting. Yeah. Lewis says, I'm gonna go procrastinate. Good luck with the jam. Thanks, Lewis. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the follow. Oton the Nice says, I have the Funk check the damage causer and has a boolean to see if they took damage or not from the function. I mean, that's smart. That is smart. Yep. I say always do that you know, it's funny because there are so many ways to take shortcuts elegantly, but it's like it comes with the price. Anyways, let's make this so that I can attack. I'm just gonna make it so that I can attack and then maybe give up then. Okay, so here, this one I had to create a ground unit. For the new one, I don't need to do that. I don't need to even add the unit because unit already exists. So this is actually purely this thing. So I don't even need to do that. How silly of me. Here we're gonna go through all the units that are selected. Right over here, this is what I'm doing. And target, give it a target body. And I think if I left click, which I'm doing right now, it's going to trigger, let's say it's the unit going to be responsible. So there's a unit, excluding the self. Oton Denai says I made a damage system plugin for Unreal to save me time on making the function for character. Oh, that's good. Shortcutting is always helpful. Shortcutting process will save you lots of time. This is kind of messy right now. So the problem right now, units control their own selection. If I target the unit, if I click it, there's no way that the main script will know that that specific unit is just targeted. Alternatively, let's see. Okay. I think I can do something on the unit itself. So when the unit detects selection, right here, this is where the unit is detecting selection. If the main is in select target mode, I think it just should. Ah, there it is. It's there. Okay, cool. I think we can do something here. So if I say if game config, so I'm already doing this a little bit, slightly cheating, but I think we're okay. Unit target selection mode, right? We're gonna do one of these things. And it's gonna look for that. If that's the case, Oton says, which I'm actually curious, do game jams allow plugins? A lot of them do. I mean, sometimes it's case by case, where game jams may specifically define that they don't allow that, but that's rare. Because most people use, the whole point of the game jam is making the game, not like trying to test your coding skill. It's about making the game. So, I think it'll be okay. here. I think. I'm thinking here. I don't even think this needs to do anything, honestly. Yeah. This might be a foolish thing to do, but I have an idea. A little messy. There's no, like, order to this. But I think this will work. So I'm giving the assignment of selection to a self. A little bit like, ooh, target body self. Yeah. So it's gonna get added. Target body's added. So for the units, when the target body is added here. Now if target action is attack and target body, whatever, is instance valid, then we're gonna do attack process, right? Oh, the game loop, same thing as always. We're gonna try to go towards the attack target. And if we arrive at an attack range, which exoyart I guess would be like, I don't know, 20, let's say 30. No, let's make this 8. Oh no, that's a little bit too much. 18. If it arrives at attack range, do something. We're gonna be like attacking it. Blah blah blah. Alright, first question is the targeting working? So I'm gonna see if I can, when I choose this target.
Over there. Moving. Moving. Over there.
Oh, something's weird. Hold on. Now left click is not supposed to move them.
Scavenger here. We all die someday. Moving. Over there. Moving. Moving. Over there. Moving. Moving.
Oh.
Moving. Over there. Moving. Over there. Moving. Over moving. Over there. Moving. Over there. Moving.
Okay, so signing. I'm not clicking, so it looks like it's working, but it's moving towards a target even when I'm not when I didn't select them yet. So that's a bit of a bug, but at the least I know it's being assigned. So I think on the input here, I'm doing something self, I think this one right here, I actually need to do it on mouse button left click. There you go. Okay.
Scavenger here. move over there.
Left click. Why is it not working? If I do left click, it should. Oh, it's because. Add. I need to make it so that's a selection. Is not enabled. Yes. Hold on.
Somebody call for scavenger. Scavenger here. Scavenger here.
Weird. Hi, Mockingbird. 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 Tricky name there. Target selection mode, which is true. Press and his left button. I feel like it should come to it, but let's see. I want to click and then I want this to run. Is it actually running? Yeah, it is. It's going to go through the units and enable self. Oh, is it because it's changing to selection as I do that? Probably. Seems like the left click is canceling the selection. Build mode, left click, blah, 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 blah. Regular left click, we're attempting to target. Right click is cancel. So we come here. Oh, it's because of this thing. Let's try that. That whole logic should be only for build mode.
Moving.
There you go.
We all die someday. Over there. Moving. Over there. Moving. Over there. Moving. Over there. Moving.
Yeah, it's working.
Over there.
Okay, except it's not releasing the control.
Somebody moving. Over there.
Like it needs to change the cursor.
Moving.
All right. Close enough, I guess. Let's do attack range just 20. And then it's got to do something once it gets there, but it's not doing anything right now. So I'm going to do the same thing. Start playing the action animation. And then nothing yet. Nothing yet. Just going to go there. Hello, LX pipe.
Scavenger here. Moving.
There you go. Okay, cool. A few things. As soon as I click it, the menu
Over there. Move over there.
menu needs to change. It needs to reset.
We all die someday.
And also, there's something about retargeting it's gone now.
Somebody moving.
Oh, I know. It's because it's removing the target when I cancel movements. The cancel command. Okay. Is freeing the target body. It should only do that Oof, that's tricky, huh? It should only do the free if the action is build. Alright, well, jeez. How many if statements are we gonna have here? Not good. Hey, no judgment here. It's just how it goes. Alright, there it is. One bug at a time. One bug squash at a time right now.
Scavenge. Moving. 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 We all die. Over there. Moving. Scavenger here. We all move. Over there. Moving. Over there. Somebody. Moving. Moving. Some moving. 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 Over there. Move. Moving.
There you go.
Over there. Over there. Over there. Moving. Over there.
Maybe an array of if statements being checked. I believe best way to de-obfuscate or obfuscate. No, I guess it's just regular obfuscate. The best way to obfuscate conditional statement is through mapping. So instead of using if, you do mapping on the type, especially if you're doing one of these like switch statements. Of like, oh, there should be a very specific behavior for a single variable changes. I mean, that's for switch. Array of statements is an interesting approach for sure. That's essentially the same thing, because instead of the value, you're using the array key for fast access. It does suffer from readability at some point. But okay, so I can move to it. Now I need to start attacking it. So when the unit I'm just imagining myself making a bullet sound or attacking sound with my mouth. Like an array that keeps everything to check for in it. Oh, yeah. If it's like doable. I do that for some stuff. So for example, my tile helper, I have something like this, right? Ooh. And then I go, hey, if this has this. Douche, douche, badoom, kapow, punch. All sounds that could be used for attacking. Exactly. I gotta do, but it needs to sound non-vocal, right? It's gonna. This is such a silly game. I don't know where if it's gonna go anywhere, but I will finish it. I will finish it so I can say I've built RTS before, and then after that means I can actually build tutorial for RTS, right? All right, I'm gonna stop after making the attack work. I think that will be a good stopping point. Oh my goodness. Save me, guys. Alright, so unit has to target, and on the attack process, we get there and we want to do something to the target, right? So on every process after arriving, we are going through this, is no longer moving, is within an attack range. Now, if it's not within an attack range, so for example, does it chase? So for example, if I go like this,
Somebody come move over there. Moving.
So it does chase. Yeah, I love that.
Somebody call over there. Over there.
Oh, you hear the grrr, because every time I'm moving, these units are making the sound effect for moving. I gotta make it so that the movement sound only plays if selected. Alright. Unintentional bug fix happens. Auton or Oton the Knight says, I make a function that for this if it repeated in multiple areas instead, so that way you have a function that checks the booleans for all of them. Yeah, that would be the typically the right thing to do for sure. All right, kind of working. A little crazy, but it's working enough, I would say. All right, over here. So it's already moving. As soon as it gets too far, it what do you call? There's no animation lock though. I will have to make animation lock because typically that's one of the things, right? When unit starts to do an attack, there's an animation loop that plays for the attack. And in a game, typically you make it so that some part of that animation is locked, meaning no commands can be given or no new commands can be executed while the animation is playing. That's like minute stuff, which I don't want to work on right now. But here we are a tech process here. So as long as you're here, I think we can start attacking. Should probably have attack CD. I think it should be cooldown would be seconds, and I would say like start with 0.1 second and attack process. And I can obviously have our time since last attack. Can be like, I don't know, really large number. And honestly, what I can do, attack current attack cooldown, and this can be set to the attack CD once it gets executed. So it comes here, action. I think what I can do, current attack cooldown is less than equal to 0. Do the attack. Otherwise, we're gonna minus equals delta from it. Right? Oh no. I'm on the wrong side of the process. Right here. This is what I wanted to do. Current attack cooldown is less than equal to 0. Otherwise, will be just minus delta. this will set to attack CD. Otonai says, too bad I didn't do any of this for my code on my game a few years ago. I mean, that's how you learn, right? You got those strategies because you learned all those years of experience. That's how it goes. We're gonna play it, and then current attack cooldown. I'll wait on animation to finish. Animation to loop, I guess. Then I would say play idle. So I'm gonna play one animation idle, set the cooldown back to the top value. So it's gonna, based on the cooldown, it's going to attack and stop, attack and stop. It's not repeating though. Action, idle. Current attack becomes this again. Wait, why did it stop after just once?
Wheel over there. Moving.
0.1. I mean, it's processed, so it should keep going, no? I'm not resetting the attack, am I? Oh, I have pass here with that. That's why. Wait, when did I write that? Weird. Okay.
Scat moving.
Attack idle. Attack again, please. Huh. Wait, not this, right? 20. False. Oh. Wait, I just set it to false. Oh, moving request is false. I don't know about that. That shouldn't be a requirement at all, actually. More time. Okay, I'm gonna have to increase the cooldown a little bit. Let's see if it still works. Let's see if the chase still works. The thrill of the chase.
Move over there. 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 Moving.
Maybe it needs to be a little bit slower. Alright, so it's working kind of. It's still chasing. It's attacking periodically. As part of this, we gotta do target, body, current. What was it? As unit, body. Damage. I guess 5? Obviously, I need to zero it out, but I just want to see what it looks like real quick. It's not called unit body. Oh, no, target action, target body. Interested says, hey, back again. You really made a lot of progress. Did I? Since this morning, when I first started.
Move over there.
I mean, I guess I do.
Scavenger here. Move over there. Move over there.
Attack! Oh my gosh. He died immediately. Wait. How much health? Wait a minute. What? Hello? Oh, because it's... Wait, no. But no. Wait, what?
Scavenger here. Moving.
100. Oh, it's keep coming back to it. Why is it coming back so fast? It should only do it if this is 0. .3 seconds? Taking that short of a time? Aren't I waiting on the animation to loop to finish? Seems like I'm not waiting on the animation loop to finish. I thought I was awaiting. Weird. So it's going down really quickly. I was hoping that it'll only do the attack while animation is playing. Will it ever trigger if I do this?
Scavenger moving.
No, it's looping forever. I just wanted to play one animation loop before moving on.
Scavenger moving.
Once. And just keep going. It waits once, and then it keeps coming back, immediately executing.
Scavenger here. Moving.
Yeah. Once. Then next. Whoa. It's not even stopping by. It's keep playing it. Oh, wait. That is weird. It's triggering multiple times instead of once. I feel like it's triggering every time it's being looped. That's not intuitive. Comes here, it waits. The order is funky here. Weird.
Scavenger here. Moving.
He's not awaiting. Weird. Because it's coming in every time. So strange.
Scat moving.
Comes here. It's coming back. It keeps coming back on every loop, even though it's awaiting. I see. Okay. It's not locking the process. The process is getting re-triggered while one of them is waiting. So I think there's a multiple execution of the process. And it's awaiting every time. Instead of locking the process so that the process doesn't happen anymore. That seems weird. Godot process executing multiple times while awaiting. Let's see if this is some common issue. Should guard the async block to prevent calling in multiple. Okay, so I do need to lock it seems. Thanks for a follow. I don't know how to say that. Yesuk misuk. Not gonna try to say it. Thank you, Mikori, for the bless. So this is new. Process gets executed on every single frame or every single loop, even though previous process is locked out. So what I actually need to do is guard it so that it doesn't get executed multiple times. So for example, I have to be like let's see. It comes through. I mean, I have to be like, it's playing animation, I think. So I have to be like, oh, in range and animation equals action. So I can only do this if the animation is not in action, is the idea. Hopefully. Otherwise, you would have to be like, make a very specific variable to say, hey, this is happening right now.
Over there. Moving. Over there.
It's still attacking it. Is it?
Move over there. Move over there. Moving.
Yeah. There you go.
Over there. Scavenger here. Moving. Over there. Scavenger. Moving. We are moving. Some moving. Moving.
Okay.
We are moving. Moving. Over there. Move over there.
Okay.
Move over there.
Attack's working. Only thing is that now I need to make sure once the attack gets executed, the selector goes away. The menu resets for the thing. So let's see, attack. After targets selected, I think I'm going to deselect. Maybe I shouldn't deselect. I should just reset the thing. So here, attempt target selection. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I need to signal up, maybe. Tile helper is ground. Allowed. I think I do need to do deselect all. Not deselect all. Tricky situation. So each individual units handle its own targeting. I need to somehow signal up to the game being like a valid choice has happened. And the menu needs to reset. I might have to just make a so for example, when it's being targeted, it's giving itself as the target body. Once this happens, technically I kind of want to call deselect all. I don't think I can do that. It's gonna make it really messy. Let me think. Kofino says, hey, sorry to bother you, but I need your help ASAP. If you were a spirit and you wanted to introduce yourself and ask the player for help fixing your realm that was destroyed, what would you say? Hold on. Whoa, you're putting me on the spot. Kofino says, if I was a spirit, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Bunny Smasher. I really hope you don't smash bunnies, but okay, so if I were a spirit and I wanted to introduce myself and ask the player to help fixing my realm that was destroyed. Don't the temptation is you're our only hope, right? Because of the what media has bombarded us with. But I think it does really land strongly when you say you're our only hope. It's really kind of does that call to action strongly. I would say long-winded, I guess there could be a bunch of ways to do this. Well, that's the context we're adding, I think, Mikori. But that's fun. That's a good one. You got 3 dialogue boxes. All right. I would say I like concise ways to do dialogue and exposition. So let me think about this. Call me Ernest Hemingway. No, not really. Let's see. I would say this is an introduction, right? You pop up and say, hey there, already, right? You've already introduced, hey there, I'm blah, blah, blah. Our realm is in danger and you're our only hope. or something like that, right? Oh, no hay there yet. So it'll be like it'll be like I mean the spirit companion, yeah, or like I think it'll be like, hurry, hero. Our realm is in danger, and you're our only hope. And that would be, I think, enough of an exposition. And then the question naturally arises: it's like, why is your realm in danger? Why am I the only hope? And then that's the kind of like next dialogue or next kind of thing. Like, I think if it invokes questions that makes player want to hear exposition before giving them the exposition, it's good, I think. Like, anything more than that might be a little too much. And then I would give them choice. Yeah. All right. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Are you streaming yet? I might have to raid you soon if you are. Oh, you are. Great. I see you. Well, you know what? I'm kind of stumped here. My brain is melting. And the game's looking good, I think. I mean, some of the basic features are working. Tech is technically working. I just need to make sure that these actions go away. But it's a bit of a refactor, I think.
Not enough resources.
And then I gotta make sure that whenever things become 0, it frees itself. I think that's not too difficult. And then I gotta, yeah, after that I can do like resources and all that stuff. So, all right, I think this is a great place to stop. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Even though it was a really early stream, I do need to get going, get on with the day. So I think, Victoria, I have to go. I'm also hungry. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Doesn't mean I'm actually giving up. I might not. I don't know exactly, but we'll see. We'll see. I think Covino just kind of reminded me. Here we are. What's the right way to raid? Do I raid and keep my stream on, or do I have to end stream as soon as it goes? All right. Well, I don't know. We're gonna go. All right, everyone, hop on. Hop on. Oh, hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate. Thanks for joining so early. Why is there only 70 people? I guess 3 people are kind of AFK. All right. I'll see you later. Bye. Well,
it's funny, really. I live in a mini.
For those of you on YouTube,
don't ask how it works. Just watch some ads.
I'll be getting off now. So
perfect timing. Welcome in. Welcome in.